Hello, welcome back to another stream. Today, we are building all the tree farms. Literally every kind, all of them. We need, actually every wood type, I'm pretty certain. So we have 4 tree farms we're building today. One for the dark oak and the pale oak. Though we don't have the pale oak yet. We're building one for the oak and birch leaves, which we need like 60,000 of. Building one for azalea leaves, which we need like 20 to 30,000 of, which is the slowest one. Why we're building it now, because we don't need it for a while, but I think it's going to take like 20 hours to run. We're building it ASAP. And then the last one, oh, is just every other tree type. It's just like a universal every other kind of tree. Nether trees, mangrove trees, which we're going to need so much for. Actually, just remembered, I need to find a farm that gives me mangrove leaves, because we need like 20,000 of those as well. But that pretty much everything else we're building today, because we need so many of them. I know I said last stream that we were going to, what's it called? Run through the one block today, speed run the one block. I lied, cap. I mean, I didn't lie. That's what I thought we were going to do, but we're not actually. Instead, we're going to do that likely tomorrow, whenever the next stream is. And then today, we're building big tree farms, because we need so many materials from the tree farms. That I kind of need that to be running already. And then it can be running whilst we're, running through the one block. That guy is stuck on that platform for life and just can't reach the zombies ever. But yeah, I spent this morning. It's probably going to be a big stream. Let's minimize this because I can already feel my game lagging because I had that too. Yeah, that's better. I spent all morning getting all the materials. That's our dark/pale oak tree farm. That's the birch leaves one / oak leaves. We don't need birch leaves. All the trees farm and the azalea leaves farm. All the materials organized in shulkers, ready to go. It took a really long time. This is the only one we can't fully build. We actually need 4 more powdered snow buckets. I don't think there's any other way to get them except from the one block. Like, I don't think there's like a farm or a trick to get them. So we're gonna build this one to like 99% minus our 4 powdered snow buckets. And then yeah, I guess we run through the one block and hope we get another 4. I don't know if we'll get another 4, I'll be honest, because we're at like day 3,600 and I only have 4 to my name. So hopefully maybe it drops more often with the new update. Who knows? But yeah, that's today's plan. I got all the materials. We're ready to go. That took me all goddamn morning. And I figured I should do that because it's going to be a long stream. I've even eaten lunch today. It's crazy. He won't starve on stream. So I don't know. Which one should we start with? I already have the schematics ready to go. Oh, and also, my dripstone farm broke. I think, like, the only way I'm pretty sure it breaks like this is like one dripstone grew like perfectly at the wrong time as it was going across, and then it got stuck, and then everything else has grown around it. So it kind of looks sick now that it's just, overgrown like this. And we don't need any more, so I'll just leave it broken for now. It's not that hard to fix. I just rake this little section, put it back here, and then run it, and it'll be fixed. Also, I don't think I showed this on stream. This is our little sheep farm that I built off stream in between the last stream and the one before that. Very simple, but also really, really fast now. Let's go actually there in person rather than free camp so I can actually show you how quick it is. Oh, there's slimes. We should get them. Oh, wrong chest. This chest. That's already like... It hasn't been running long. Like a few hours, maybe. I don't know what the rate is, but it's very, very good. And it's smart. It knows how to drop things off here. But also, I think I mentioned it last stream that we had built this. I just didn't show it because it was stuck in the end. Which also I'll get to, by the way. An update from last stream's build. This thing, though, you can see like the multiple levels of grass. They changed how grass spreads. So this makes the block he's standing on grow to grass as well as the ones next to it. So they're like rapid now, which is why we have so much wool, and I've barely had this for very long. Why those particular colors? they're just the ones that we randomly need. I think we need like 2,000 gray, 2,000 green, a few hundred red, a few hundred light blue. So we'll leave that running, and by the time we need it, we'll probably have all the stuff we need. Oh, let me show you the terracotta. Holy. So I was supposed to stream yesterday. That was the hope. I was like 50-50 on it. But yeah. This guy, right? This guy. We built this last stream. The terracotta, the complete dirt to mud there, to clay, to terracotta machine. It's beautiful. I love this thing. It's fantastic. It broke instantly. It broke the second I stopped streaming and ran through it. Well, not the second I stopped streaming because I placed the dripstone off stream. Surprisingly, it didn't take that long, to be honest. Only like an hour or so. Yeah, and then I ran through it once, and I was like, ooh, if I can get this to run, I'm going to basketball after this, and I'm gonna be there for like 3 hours. I'll let this run while I'm AFK, and it can just run entirely by itself, because you're just placing dirt here forever. We've got a system feeding us the dirt, and it'll just run through the entire thing. It broke. I kind of expected it to break, to be honest. I'm like, there's no way I built this giant machine and I run it the first time without actually being here, and it doesn't have something wrong with it. Yeah, this little guy right here, this piston, was here and not there. That broke it. And that piston right there was there, and that also broke it. And then, what else? Something else. Something like major with the smelting or something. I don't know. But then I fixed it, right? It took me a little while, probably like an hour to fix it. And then also once this thing breaks, it's a mess. All the pistons push all the blocks to their max capacity. It starts pushing these blocks out the way. Like this piston is 10 blocks up there. Observers are out the way. There's like this big line of pistons just ends up everywhere. Like there was blocks here, piston blocks here. I'm like, how did we get there? They just randomly find new piston lines and push each other out the way, and it just creates this giant mess. So it took me an hour to fix it, and then it was running beautifully. Just absolute wonder for like 3 hours. And I even logged into Lily's Minecraft account, my girlfriend, if you haven't watched many streams. Who's in America. I've just been using her account as like a little bot to farm things for me. So I had her account placing dirt right here, and I was watching it to make sure there was anything I could fix as it was going, yada yada, bug fixing, testing, make sure all of this is smelting, which these few have a little bit left. And it was running great for like 3 hours. We were like not halfway, probably like a third of the way through. It was like really, really quick, and then it broke, and it broke bad, and it broke for 3 hours, and I don't know why it broke. I think it's because lag. I think me going back and forth from dimensions with my character, leaving Lily's here, lagged it for just enough time for one piston to go wrong, to misfire, to not fire, whatever. And it broke the rest. Because as soon as one thing is out, one block is out, it cooks everything. All the pistons start freaking out. There's a block where it's not supposed to be. The lines aren't straight anymore. There's an extra block here or something, and it pushes the whole thing out of whack, which ruins this piston line, which ruins this piston line, which sends all of these into the void, and it's just cooked. So yeah, I spent like probably 2 hours trying to fix it, and then I thought I fixed it. I run it again, it instantly breaks. I fix it, run it, instantly breaks. Did that like 4 or 5 times. I'm like, okay, I have like half of the terracotta left to do. I'm just gonna have to clear all the clay out, because I was basically just fixing the areas that I thought were broken and then running it, and clearly I was missing the real problem. So I cleared all of the clay everywhere except on like the squares themselves, and I even cleared out both of these side modules, and built the whole machine again, put all the pistons back where they're supposed to be, all that jazz, and then ran it, and it ran beautifully. And I refused, even though I had Lily's account still placing dirt, I had my account here, making sure everything was loaded, making sure it couldn't lag, because I was so terrified I was going to break it again and waste 3 hours of my life. trying to fix it, and we eventually got there. It has run through the entire machine. You can still see there's like probably 3 or 4 shulkers worth of clay in the machine. That's kind of just the cost of running it. If we want that, you just have to invest more dirt in it, is basically how this works. But that's okay. We have duplicated enough dirt knowing that was going to happen. And yeah, it runs in here. It's collected, goes into the auto crafters, crafts back into clay blocks, goes down here into these little smelting machines. And we get the terracotta, which we now have all the terracotta. It should be just under 2... Well, it didn't smelt evenly, but it's about 2 double chests in each line-ish. It gets us, I think it was 29 shulkers? 29 shulkers of terracotta is what we need. So we're approximately about that. Some stuff is still smelting. It's also not even. Yada yada. But our machine that we built last stream was a success. It was a giant pain off stream to fix. But it works. We ran through the entire thing. It's currently not broken. It runs fine. I think I just can't be as AFK as I was hoping. I was hoping I could just leave Lily's account, do the work, and I can go, you know, collect materials for the tree farm that I did this morning. Was my plan. I think I just have to sit here and let it run and accept that we can't multitask, but this is still incredibly faster than any other way of getting terracotta. So yeah, that was yesterday. And now today, we build big tree farms. Big old tree farms. But that is huge, because now we have all the red sand, the dirt, the mud, and the terracotta that we need, which is sick. The only thing left for the terracotta is we need dyes for it, but that is our next problem. That's fine. Our next task after the tree farms, after the one block, I'll find a little dye farm and set it up. I'm pretty sure they're like really simple. Which one are we building first? The old tree farms? Basically, the tree farms are going here in our dome underneath our industrial area. These, if you haven't used Lightmatica before, this is the schematics in their place. I'm not going to show you all the schematics because then you can just see the whole farm, and that's less exciting. But this giant box is one, this giant box is one, this one, and this one. I think we start with the really tall one. This is our old tree farm, and it's only really tall because the TNT duper is really high. I think we start with this one and we go that way. This one's the one I'm most keen for. This is going to be the it's thunderstorming apparently. Let's sleep. The oak leaves and the birch leaves farm is the most complicated one. I think we're good. Like, I think I know what I'm doing. It doesn't have a real tutorial. It has like a 3-minute video from the goat that made it that just shows it working, and it's like, here's a world download, you got this. So I've tested it, modified it to run into our 0-tick system and into our collection chamber. I think it's gonna run, but I'm most keen to find out how we go with that. But I think we start from left to right. We go the old trees farm first, which is this one. Which it does all trees, but you kind of need to modify it as you're using it, like depending on what tree you want to use. I think it's in... It has one version for like spruce. I don't know if it works for oak. It has one version for spruce, jungle. I'm pretty sure oak and birch, but we also don't need them, so it doesn't matter regardless. I think it has one version for that. It has its own version for mangrove trees, which is huge because we need a lot of those. And then it has its own slight modification version for nether trees. But it's like, you know, a few iron gates. What are they called? Iron bars? In just like this weird formation to make sure that they grow in a certain way. And like that's the only modification you have to do to it, which is kind of sweet. Why you stopped? Did a slime spawn here? I thought a slime might have stopped here and stopped you. Honestly, it doesn't matter because you're just running shears around, but I was looking at this design going, there's definitely going to be a slime that's going to block you, but alas. Okay, so here are our materials for our first one. Let's start this recording. Start this recording. That's recording. We're streaming. We're not muted. Huge. Love that. Give me a bunch of blocks. We could almost hold all these materials. Almost. Let's hold as many as we can. It's close. It's really close. And then we just hold these two. Beautiful. All right. Can we land on that one piece of soul sand / soul soil, I believe? Recording, streaming. All right, beautiful. Oh, we should turn our shulker farm on, actually. Whilst we're building all of this, we may as well let this run. Oh, I had easy place on. It tried to place blocks. Got him. Alright. So, we landed our soul soil. Soul sand, whatever. Okay, now we just have to land on here. Which we will get first try. Everyone saw it. Let's go. Ooh. It's dark down here. It's kind of dark. I did think about this. Needing light. As we... That's not supposed to be that. Give me that and place you there. No smooth stone slabs. Such a boring block. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be dark and spawn mobs. So we're gonna have to place lanterns. Oh, but I think we just build it first because I'm gonna place them in the wrong spot. Like, this is the water collection spot. We don't need to light that up. Yeah. 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 That should be fine. Also need to keep an eye out for bubble elevators and water streams that we need to place as we're going. I think we can access most of them with it fully being built. We should be fine. If not, I guess we can just break a few sections if we need to. Do-do-do. Alright, sweet. One layer in that section over there. The rest is water here. Oh, it's so hard to see in the dark with blackstone blocks. Yeah, we should probably get lanterns. I did grab some. I feel like I'm gonna fly up here, and by the time I get back, it will have spawned mobs though. Kind of defeating the purpose of going and getting lanterns. If I was just there, they wouldn't spawn, you know? Yoink. Thanks. Actually, the rest you can say then. That just has my extra pistons. And what did I say? It's right, it's only zombies, actually. Where did the rest go? There was 3. Ah, we're stuck in there already. Nice. Also, I did get all the... If you watched last stream, I kind of used all our slime blocks on the clay converter, the terracotta converter thing. I got a bunch today just from like this giant slime farm of the dome we have. We didn't need that much. We needed like a stack. So as I was collecting materials, I just kept an eye out if I ever saw a slime. I murdered it. We should probably still build a slime farm. I looked one up this morning and they're like really simple, but I was just like, it's really not worth my time collecting the materials just for the stack. And I really wanted to stream this today. I was like, we're gonna be lazy. We're gonna just get the ones we need for today, and at some point we'll build that. We'll build the slime farm. But yeah, I just really couldn't bother today. I'm already building so many farms, you know. I just want to get into building the thing. I'm up to like what, stream number 7, and we're farms on farms on farms, which is great. I love that for our efficiency. But just want to build the thing. Hi, bud. Hello. Would you like to say hello to Schween? Wow. Hello. Haku, he would like attention, please. If you could please provide. Like this, real quick. You can say hello properly. Look, look. Hello. He's kind of cute. He's going to be excited. Lily's home soon. Going to be able to get all the attention. Let's go. Look at those little paws. You're cute. Would you like to hang out? I can't just hold you though, because I got tree farms to build. But you can hang out and sit here. No, I would like to sit on the ground at your feet and stab you whilst you work, if that's okay. That's his plan. I know this man. I know his game. He's already there doing it. He hasn't quite stabbed me yet, but he's definitely there at my feet, ready to go. How do I keep moving this? Sweet. Also, we can open this. At least more than it already is. Ah, that's fine. That's fine. Aku, you're so fluffy, bro. What am I supposed to be like brushing you or something more often? Brushed you like a week or so ago. Maybe 2 weeks ago, let's be real. Alright. Let's speed build this, Haku. Bang, this looks like our storage system. Few chests. Honestly, all the... Rip that guy. All of the storage systems are probably going to have to upgrade. Because they're pretty basic by design. Like, they're just... I chuck down a couple chests and call it a day. But usually, if you run them at max efficiency and you run them for a decent amount of time, the amount of drops you get will outpace like this simple hopper line, which I pretty much upgraded all of the ones with all of the farm storage systems we built so far, so I'm kind of used to it. We basically just chuck a few extra sorters in, and they also aren't going to hook up to our storage system itself. They're just going to have their own thing, mostly so I can watch how much we've got a little easier. But also, why is that like that? I gotta hop up onto that ladder? That's crazy. Also, there's a sign here. Don't rotate. Should face west when using the farm. Indeed. Don't worry, it's facing west. West. I'm gonna place those. Bang. Bang, bang. This is what I was saying, by the way. The different versions are just placing, like, random gates or fence posts or iron bars to restrict the trees from growing in certain ways. Oh, there was more for me to place over there. Alas. We place these first. Sign. Yep. Yep. Doop, doop. Okay. I want to place a lantern here, but I feel like I think one can go there. Bang. And I want some creeper while I'm like not really paying attention, looking at the schematic, to just creep up. Did not intentionally mean to say it like that, but it just creep up and blow me up and my farm. Pretty sure elytra doesn't really protect you real good. Carpet. Wait, we don't have carpet? Oh, it's just the one thing I left in here. Why are you no place? Well, placing the water isn't going to make this one a place. Why even is there a carpet here? Just to keep the materials from dropping, or from floating too high? Huh. I mean, I guess it's not necessary. Just leave it for now. Alright, chuck the rest of the sorter here. Wait, what the? Hear this. Oh, it's because it's not powered. It's like, why is it saying it's not placed correctly, but it's because now it is. It's a clock. Does the clock turn off? No, the clock just keeps going. Here, give me this. Don't just keep lighting up. Beautiful, thank you. We place this when we get back, when we finish the thing. Probably won't forget. This says, change the item filters when changing modes. Dot normal mode cross huge fungi. Oh, that's true. I forgot to mention the other thing that we can use this for is mushrooms, which another reason why we're building this one now versus later when we kind of need the other trees is mushrooms. Mushroom Island is going in the center of, well, not the center, but it's going in the ocean biome that we're building, and it has mushrooms, which I could farm manually. There's not a ton of them, but this will make it way easier. Way easier and way faster. Here's the iron bars I was yapping about. One there, one there. Eh. Wait. I don't have my axe on me. No. Place it straight. First try, let's go. There we go. Boom. Alright, let's build this up over here. You can't land on gates. It's just gonna push me through it. Also need so much water here. What? There's the one piece of dirt in the entire farm to place all of the trees on, all the saplings on. What's the sign say again? Iron bar is only useful in huge fungi mode. Break otherwise. Yeah, this guy. I mean, we can leave that there. Not really necessary. What? Alright, everything else should be fine. I think the sign is there to waterlog for the water. So we kind of need to... Wait, we can't. There's no block there. How do you place a sign on nothing? How has this man done this? First he's placing... Oh, probably almost nailed that parkour. That could have been sick. First he's placing carpets on literally nothing or water. Aha, missing a trapdoor. That's why. Okay, just give me my axe. Where is my axe? It is in there. Give. Bang, bang. Oops. Now, you are supposed to be... Hello, Haku. Hi. You're there, and then you... Nailed it. First try. Let's go. And then you can still do that. And waterlog this, and the water should pour down. Like so. It's not going to try to pour here. If it does, we can place a block, and it will block that. And that is okay. Then everything else is back over here, where this farm gets really tall. This is like the main section though, like done. This farm is kind of sick. It's not that big, not that difficult to build. Don't know when I put that in my offhand. Oops, I never work with scaffolding. I don't like it. How do I shift click something on scaffolding? I don't even know how to do it. I mean, I guess I don't have to when I've got easy place. But still, it confuses me. Bang, bang. That, and then, yep. Yep, this is our bone meal chest. Did not mean to do that. Give me that back. Thank you. Now we just climb up forever. How do you just do this? Nope. It's not how you do it. Just in case you're wondering how scaffolding works. 10 years after it was released. Where am I rocket? How do I keep misplacing all of my blocks? All my items. Bang. Alright. And over here. Perfect. Efficiency. Definitely not an easier way to place scaffolding. Eh. Also, this tall. I'm pretty sure you like run the redstone signal through scaffolding. Like it just you update the scaffolding and it sends it just changes all of them all the way up through the whole tower basically, and then it hits this observer and that activates this TNT duper, which is kind of crazy. These three here, that switch. Flip a lever right for jungle and brown mushrooms. That's not going to be our first one, so that's okay. Yeah, alright, cool. Chuck that there. It's really dark. We definitely need torches up here, / lanterns. Tall does go up. Well, it does go quite a while. Here. Give me this. Bang, bang, bang. Disconnect it from everything just to make sure it doesn't mess with anything. Well, actually, why does this TNT drops down there? That's okay. I'm gonna say, make sure that the TNT lands there, blows up the whole thing. Climb this. Place all of these that I don't understand why they're there. That's okay. Alright, we're not placing the TNT. That's the only thing we're not going to place. Is this waterlogged? What are you? Why are you this color? You seem waterlogged. Yeah, you're waterlogged. Okay, that's fine. There's a waterlogged slab here. Yeah, thanks. I did actually work that out. Appreciate that. We're not placing the TNT for any of them yet because, one, I have to double check that I, like, set them up, prime them correctly. Because I've never used these type of TNT dupers. The only ones I have used are these guys. The couple generator ones that I have. Which makes sense and are kind of idiot-proof. Like, you just hit a switch, then a button, and it works. Which, these are idiot-proof once they're built, but building them, I think you have to, like, set them up and put them in the correct place so it doesn't blow up. Well, that's at least a little harder to do with the ones I have. So building this, and then we'll do the TNT at the end. Here. That doesn't matter, actually. Give me... Yep, beautiful. That's just the schematic now. You have this. I think you're gonna place. Yeah. You... Yeah. Okay. Water there. Move back my slab. Chuck that there. Bang. Then we can chuck that there. That shouldn't affect anything, but it will light this place up and not spawn a creeper in the middle of my TNT chamber. Surely slimes won't mess this up. Right. I think that's it though. High key? I think that's the farm. I think that's actually it. Let's go... Oh wait, I can't do all. I can do all if I do this. Turn the placement off, turn the placement off. Turn the placement off. Turn the placement off. Why are these two here? Oh, that's right. I was gonna put... We're not building this farm currently. We're building the old trees farm one. I was gonna build the dark oak, pale oak farm somewhere else. It was actually the first one that I had planned. We're now going to build them all next to each other, like I was showing you guys the schematics earlier. But originally when I was just going to build... It's because the TNT is supposed to be there blocking the water. It's like, why is this? This is definitely not supposed to be pouring all the way down. It's because it's supposed to be TNT there. That's okay. Maybe we block it with just a block for now. Yeah, the farm. The dark oak, pale oak farm. I was actually going to put in this building, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this one here. There's enough room. I can even show you guys the schematic. Schematic placements, placement on, then, oh yeah, this one. I was actually going to build it in here because I wanted to build a bunch of farms in these buildings. I've got like 5 to 10 max, I think, left out of like 25. And I want to build farms so that we're using the interiors as we're going. So this one actually fits beautifully. This all has to fit in a chunk, and there is a chunk beautifully centered in this building. It's the only one that is centered. So we could have built it in here, and it would have been sick. But I also was like, one, we're about to build 3 other tree farms, and they're all going downstairs. I should just build it next to each other. Build them next to each other, and this again fits in a chunk down there beautifully because it's in a giant dome, so I can move it wherever I wanted. And also, this is such a big building. I figured I could find a cooler interior for this, for some of the other projects I have ideas for, that isn't just like a simple tree farm. So I was going to build it in here and have farms in our interiors, holding that idea for now, at least for the tree farm. I don't know, maybe we'll use it for something else. But yeah, it was going to go there until I decided to build 4 tree farms instead of 1. Okay, let's place a block. Give me that, and then go. I don't have the TNT ammo, right? Yeah. Beautiful. That'll block that. We may as well do the water streams down there, which are probably going to be a little bit of a mess. High key. Especially trying to work out how to place them all. If I just place this, are you going to pour off where you're not supposed to? That was actually so pleasantly surprising. That and that, please. Oh, we don't make water sources when we do that? Okay, cool. No, yeah, I didn't expect you to. That would have been cringe if you did, honestly. Would have saved me from building this really cool infinite water source box. Alright, 1 there. 1 there. Give. No! Somebody catch that. Slimes, get on it. I'm really happy that lanterns don't break / get moved or anything from water. Because that would really ruin my dome a lot. The amount of times I accidentally pour water down it. Like, if I'd used torches, it'd be over. And as soon as I did it, like, once, maximum twice, there's absolutely 0 chance that I bother going around lighting this thing up. Like, look how many lanterns are in here. And they're all beautifully straight. Except that. Don't worry about it. They're generally straight in, like, the angles. I mean, including that is actually all intentionally placed by world edit on an angle. Not in this world, it's not placed by a world edit. It was designed in world edit, transformed into a schematic, and then I placed it legitimately in the survival world. But it was so that it was placed perfectly, so that everything was lit. I think actually, honestly, I did like half it because it was bugging out and not very good at world edit. But yeah, if that was torches, 0 chance. Would have been done. All right, looks like I gotta place 1 in the center as well. Center of each line. Would have been better if I brought more buckets, which is only upstairs, but just can't bothered. Got a lantern there. Okay, apparently I got this wrong. Oh, no, it's just wrong because the lanterns are there. Put the lantern there. Don't know if it'll... It's because it was bugging out. It's fine. Huh? What is... What? What is happening? Why does it think there's a block here? There's not a block here. Clearly. Why won't you spread? I mean, I can just leave this here. It will work. You're just being stupid right now. Actually, it might not even work. It might mess up this down here. That still works. Okay, look, sure, you can have that. That's fine by me. What else? Is it here? Polished blackstone brick. It is messing this up because that down there. Why? I hate water streams in Minecraft. They make basically 0 sense in my brain. I generally understand the concept, but it just... Yeah, I'm just not a fan. They just confuse me. For no reason. Yep, okay. That's also acting like it's wrong, but it just works, so it's whatever, I guess. And the only problem is this guy, because they'll catch blocks and they'll be stuck there forever. But why? Maybe I just take this off and place it again. Nope, it doesn't update it. I mean, what if I just place this here again as well also? Will that fix it? Ooh, I had confidence there for a second. I thought it was actually gonna work. What if I... Need more water. It is. It just needs to be updated. It's so stupid sometimes. Minecraft water, ladies and gentlemen. It makes no sense. Alright, let's check. Everything. Nope, this is bad. It pulls in the middle. Give me that back. You go away. You don't go away, so you just need it to be updated. And then... Let's go! Alright, double check. Everything is running in the correct way. I am still moving incredibly slowly, but I am moving. Yeah. Nice, beautiful. Alright, there might be water under there still that I need to do, but that's okay. Now we waterlog that sign up there, and I think it's okay to not have any extra blocks on it. Where would we pour right now? Pull onto those gates? Yeah. No, it does get a little... It does escape a little bit. Am I missing a block here? Am I? What's this? There's supposed to be a brick. Fixed! Easy done! Alright, just because you're kind of annoying me. Have you fixed now? No? Okay, no, that's fine. Yeah, you just stay there forever. Back in. You run in like that. You run all the way down. I think that's our first farm. Huge. 1 farm down, 4 to go. That obsidian is definitely going to have a mob spawn on it. Maybe we chuck a lantern there for now. Oops, I did not mean to swim. I can place one under it. Stop trying to elytra swim, bro. I'm like just off it. That's so annoying. Nailed it. First try. Let's go. Alright, that's lit up. It should not spawn mobs. Under there should be good. I was trying to elytra swim under it. That would have been hype. Check if that's all running. Oh god, it's freaking out. Don't wear an elytra when you're trying to test water streams. Okay. And then... Fuck you there. I assume this is still not going to place. Why can you place carpet over water? It makes no sense. I'm not against it. It just makes no sense. Oh my god, there's so many slimes. Well, now we gotta kill him. Give. I got farms to build. Give me all the slime. Give. Give. Just me, or was there more? Did they despawn? They despawn regularly, but usually if I'm down in the dome, I'm close enough. But I guess if you're on one side, you still are like 100 blocks away. Dude, a stack and a half just like that, that's what I'm saying. Dude, the slime farm would be sick. But for when you just need a stack, it's so easy to get slime from down here. It hit me like half my health, that was kind of crazy. I'm wearing a elytra and just carelessly flying face first into blocks, but still. God. Bro, just from killing these like 5 or 6 slimes, we're gonna be halfway recovered from the slime I've used today. I actually haven't even used it yet, but the materials I've gathered today that we're about to use. 2.5 stacks. Piece of cake. Alright, that's one. One tree farm down. That's crazy. It was so quick. Alright, so now we get to build the fun one that I'm actually super excited for. Get rid of the placement for that. Throw on... Where'd at? This one. Yeah. Go single layer. This, and then bring it down. Starts there. Alright, what do we need? This one has the worst material collection system, by the way. It's going to need heavy modification. Because it pumps out like 30,000 oak leaves an hour if you get it to run like correctly. It's been a little bit iffy in my testing. It's like mostly AFK, but even if you have to like reset it, because in my testing it was a little buggy. But even if you have to do it manually, it's infinitely faster than farming trees manually. So, you know, me sat here just making sure I'm still farming correctly while watching something, it's gonna be a lot faster with this thing. But yeah, if we can get it to run at max speed, AFK, it's like 30k an hour. So we get everything we need in 2 hours. Yeah, one hop is not gonna collect all that, which it is mostly running all into one hopper currently. So we're gonna fix that. We will fix that. But that's our first farm. Dunzo. We will have to place that TNT, but you know, that's whatever. Yeah, hold those. Next, we need the oak birch leaves, which also has this shulker because it has a lot of pistons in it. Because we're going to run this farm directly into our zero tick system. Which, if you're like, what the hell is that? Oop. Missed it. This box, this is our one block right here, by the way. That chest is our one block. And this system is a zero tick system. It's actually technically not. That's supposed to be a slime piston, a sticky piston, but it basically is. It's a piston system that pushes it in a line as it's duplicating itself. You know, the one block infinitely generates blocks. Pushes them all in a line to this one, pushes it all into line to this one, line to that one, and then TNT, a dupe system, blows it up. Apparently there's a turtle in here. There wasn't a turtle. I don't know where he came from. But anyway, blows up all the blocks, drops into that collection system, hoppers inside my staircase here. There is a atom elevator that sends them all the way up. And then into our storage system. Huge. So we're going to connect our new leaf farm, which goes crazy quick, into this system. So the leaves themselves get broken by us, or hopefully I can use the lizard account as a bot account to do this while I'm doing something else. You find the leaves manually, and that gets collected in the chest system I'm going to have to make. But the oak leaves make oak trees. The oak trees make the oak leaves. So you actually have oak wood that we need to deal with. So we're going to send that up into that system to be mined manually, automatically via our TNT duper. that's the idea. That's the concept. I've tested it and it works, but I haven't tested it at full maximum speed with the leaves. It shouldn't affect anything with the oak wood. That should still work regardless. But yeah, I'm like 85% confident, mostly. So. Bam. All right. We should be good. Let's grab our materials, which this really wasn't the best spot to land to collect those materials. Yeah. We don't quite fit all of these in our inventory. Yeah, do this. We're gonna get majority of it. That's towards the end, at least. Slimes, dispensers, the ice is at the bottom. That's at the top. Give me those. The rails are a really weird system. So that's probably going to be at the end. It might even be off stream because I think I have to look up a tutorial how to particularly place the rails so they work. Because it's such a specific way to do them. Glass. We're going to need so many lanterns for this thing. When I was testing it, it just becomes a mob trap unintentionally. Yep. That'll do for now. Okay, so recording. Bremen didn't crash. Love that for us. There are so many slimes again, bro. What the hell? And we nailed it. Let's go. Alright, packed ice for the collection. Black glass. I also, this thing, usually, for all of my farms. Why is there so many thunderstorms, bro? Let's sleep real quick. Usually for all my farms, I'll take the schematic or the tutorial or whatever, and I'll adjust it, slash edit it to be the color scheme that I want. I won't usually mess with the farm itself too much, unless it's like a combination of multiple things, or, you know, I'm adding the 0-tick pistons. Excuse me. Oh. This one, I guess I am editing a little bit in its function with the pistons taking the oak wood away. But generally, I'll just edit the aesthetic of it because I want like blackstone blocks for my farm so it matches the vibe. So it's not just a bunch of like smooth stone here, you know, gold blocks here, white concrete here. It seems to be weirdly the blocks that people use when they're making tutorials. So I changed them. This farm, I didn't change anything. It was so complicated, and there's not like a proper tutorial. It's just the guy being like, "Yeah, this is how it works." Go ham. There's a world download if you want. That I was like, I'm not changing nothing in case it breaks something, because sometimes switching the blocks with like, you know, world edit or axiom breaks things, particularly redstone things. So just like, nah, I refuse. I don't want to break this and then have no way of working out what I did wrong. So yeah, I'm just putting exactly how I had. Plus, it actually looked kind of good. So I was like, yeah, that's fine. Use all blocks, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't all just smooth stone, the classic. That's supposed to be what? It's supposed to be triggered. That's fine. So, that's kind of dark. I need to get a lantern just so we can actually see what we're doing in here. Give me... Oh, my blackstone blocks are gone. Cool. Can I have somewhere I can place these? Yeah. See that? Beautiful. One dose. Lanterns. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, now we can kind of see. So, it's a really, if you haven't seen farms like this, it's a really compact, visually confusing farm. But basically, we're building a box that right here, we're gonna sit in this minecart, and it's basically gonna push us around in this little pattern. And right about here, it's gonna like spam grow trees for us, and we're gonna be sat here just shearing them in like this perfect pattern that basically shears the maximum amount without having to manually do it, which pretty much gets the whole tree, pretty much. And then you spam plant the next one, and it keeps going around in circles. And all of these dispensers or droppers collect the materials and run them through hopper systems to collect all the materials. It's kind of a mess to look at though. But once it's built, it goes crazy. Like actually crazy. Yeah. This. And like I've said for a few other farms, if it's like a complicated farm, I don't usually know what's going on. I just build the thing. And, you know, I can usually follow a tutorial, you know. This guy though, some of the farms I would say that we built in this world, like I understand the concept of. That one's pretty simple. I get it. That one's very simple. I get it. This one, I just don't understand the TNT tube. I'll be real. I'm worried about that thing exploding on me, but it's far enough away from anything that it won't really matter. The zero tick pistons, I now understand those because I use them so much. This guy, I again understand the concept. Look at all this stuff though. Look at it all. There's observers on observers with droppers on droppers and observers on some more observers, and it's just crazy. Like, who made this thing? They're a goddamn G. I mean, I actually know who made the thing. I found them on YouTube, but like, still, it's crazy. Place that. It's supposed to be podzol, but that should be fine. It plants all the same. That's where our trees are gonna go. We do actually need to place that water now. Do you have water buckets? You have water buckets, my man. Yeah, okay, good. I was worried that was gonna pour out the back there. That'd be pretty funny. What are you supposed to be? Yeah. Yeah, there's supposed to be a birch sign. Do I have a? I do have a birch sign. Wow. Oh, that's an oak sign. It's so light. Oops. Yep, beautiful. Okay, cobweb. I do actually have. It's over there. I'm gonna leave it for now though, because cobwebs scare me. You can't pick them back up. Fuck that there. That like that. Yep. Okay. Yeah, see what I mean? Look at these rails, man. They go down like that, and they're all straight, and none of them are connected, but they all go the right direction, and make sure they're not wrong. And if you place these in any other way than the perfect directions that there is an unlisted video for, it's cooked. So, I'll do that off stream. Flash at the end. Alright. Bang bang. That won't extend yet, but it will, so that's okay. I'm out of hoppers. Where my hoppers at? Ooh! Oops. Yoink, yoink. And then give me that, I guess. That should be fine for now. Don't know how to save that. I'll take it though. This ain't Minecraft. Bang a line. Okay, I think it's time for another stray lantern. Keep this thing lit up. Honestly, might need to put one lower. Oh no, that should be lit up enough down there. Yep, okay. Okay, this is where it gets really messy. What? Eh? I guess it kind of already was messy, but again, eh? Last line around the outside. Also need to... That's fine. Need to build a way into this joint. Need to build a door on like this side. I guess I could just break the glass, place it behind me, but... oh, I don't have the oak tree. I don't actually have to place oak trees there. Oak logs there. It just is already in the farm because it was running in the schematic. Guess I'll just place it anyway, just to make sure that I don't get a tree that grows weird. The tree existing... I don't even know if that would work, to be honest. I was just thinking, will the tree existing slow down / restrict the trees that get planted. Oh, that's why I thought it was bright, because oak signs are brighter in the schematic before you place them. I guess to show that you still need to place them. That just makes it look like a birch sign. Oh, I missed that. Give me my logs and that. Jungle leaves. There. Oh. Give me that as well. The rails again, we're gonna leave to the end. Boing, boing, boing. Am I missing anything? No signs, no nothing. Right. This should be good to keep going up. Ah. Yeah, you got pushed up when you're not supposed to be. You go back there. Interesting. You need something else to stop you from doing that? I'll come back to you in a second. Let me build more layers. That piston is definitely not supposed to push that observer up and out the way. At least right now. What if I build this first? Nope. I was gonna power it regardless. Just powering that piston. I'm missing something with a piston down here. Nope. I don't know. Maybe the piston on top of it, because pistons can't be pushed? No, pistons can be pushed. I don't know, man. We'll build this layer and find out. Something will disconnect it, surely. Don't have the rails on us right now. Bang, bang, bang. What's wrong with you? Extended. Oh, something will power that in a second, surely. Ouch. Activator rails. See what I mean, man? Like, we're only halfway up this farm. Actually, we're almost finished with this farm, but look at the mess of blocks. And not like bad design. This is optimal design. Like, it's insanely compact, and it's like, if you're actually a redstone guy, this thing is probably like a work of art. I mean, it still is a work of art to me. I'm just like, damn, I don't understand half the things that are going on. It's just an insane mess of blocks that all work beautifully together. It's crazy. It's insane. Need activator rails over here. And then, wait. Did something push you over? I'm pretty sure I placed you in the right spot. Which means... Is there a piston line that moved you? Yeah, a piston line moved you. Okay, building this thing... that piston moved that. Okay. Yeah. That's the problem with not knowing how this works and there not being a tutorial. Because this is usually the type of thing that in the tutorial they'll be like, yeah, just place this last, otherwise you'll activate aspects of the farm as you're building them. Definitely activating things that I'm not supposed to be doing, but... We'll get there. It may require some troubleshooting, but... It's alright. We get there. Anything to save us manually farming 60,000 leaves off stream, and extending how long this project takes me by probably another few days, and another few days for every material, adds up to a year. We're doing the same thing that guy down there was doing. That's fun and interactive. So we leave that guy for now, I guess. Which means that redstone block has to be deactivated somehow to deactivate the repeater and the activator rails and the piston and the... We'll get there. We'll work it out, surely. I'm missing these signs. Missing any more signs? Nope, just the two observers and the slime blocks are now moved. That's okay. Slime blocks moved back. That's easy to fix, relatively. Theoretically, at least. I feel like it should be easy to fix. It's just unpower that piston. Simply. Alright. Why am I pissed my observers in my offhand? Why did that happen? That's in the wrong position now. Where are my levers? Have I run out of levers? Pull the lever, Kronk! Oh, we have more. We have more in here. 21 levers, Kronk. Bang. Bang. Okay. Add that trapdoor to the list. We honestly might be able to just do this. Easy. Alright, now... Please let me jump, slime block. Okay, yep. Again, jungle leaves, don't actually know why they're there. I'm assuming it's restricting certain blocks, certain tree shapes. But I, again, don't actually know that. I don't know. If you do know, let me know. I'd love to hear about it, but I don't know. It's probably still far enough away. No! Rip. That's because I just got haste 2. I'm just close enough to my beacon. Okay, where did that go? I don't know what I just picked up. Anything make it into here? Oh, alright. What'd I break? And that was at least a piston. Was it just a piston? Was that it? That's the observer that I gotta work out. What's the other observer I need to work out? What's wrong with you? East. I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the top right to see why this redstone is wrong. And it's supposed to be connected to that observer. I know that, but whatever, man. Don't need to place an extra oak log. That's just where the oak logs filter out. Because you're farming the leaves, but then it just pushes the tree itself, the oak logs itself, up via pistons and out via pistons, and then we're going to push it that way, up, and then into our TNT chamber up above us. Doop 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 doop. All the leaves, and then we have got water here. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Which gets collected down there. Yeah. Alright, beautiful. And then water is coming from this direction, which I don't have any more water. Why do I only have 2 water buckets? Yeah, I built this giant lake, makes it really easy. Wrong direction. What the? Here we go. Okay. It's just wigging out because there's 2 items here and doesn't know which one to place. Huge. And I can just take the infinite source. Let's go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, is that it? Complete? Oh, okay, I think that's it done, minus the blocks that we've missed down below. We need a fix. Hopefully it won't be too difficult of a fix. Theoretically. Oh. How are we looking darkness-wise? Oh, that was glass. Yeah, those lanterns mostly get it, right? Maybe one on this side? What are we saying? That lantern gets majority of that. Honestly, might even get... I think it gets all of that. What about the underside? That gets that. Yeah. I think we're good. I don't see... dark spots maybe up here. Maybe we just chuck another one on this side just to be careful, but this is glass anyway. They can't spawn here. Yeah, we're good. All right, sweet. Now we just have to work out why those blocks are broken. Which apparently... excuse me. Apparently I've messed up not having a jungle log right there. Did it get pushed? It did get pushed. I think. Yeah. And then what's wrong with you? True distance to... I don't know. Is it just because it's supposed to be connected to that jungle log most likely? Let's put this on all. Alright, so observers are wrong. Obviously got to place the rails. That's okay. Ooh. These... yeah, this slime block line brought in those as well. How do I deactivate you? You're supposed to get activated via a bunch of stuff. Got to sit down for this one. Gotta put my thinking hat on. Oh. He must just shake my desk as I'm using it. Keeps rotating my oh my god, what happened to my hair? Why don't I wear headsets? I like that I probably looked a little disheveled whilst building this insane redstone tree farm. Or leaf farm, I guess. Oh, I also have the cobweb down here that I was scared to place earlier. I think this is the only... oh, I guess that as well. Why both? Why do both? How about we just try place them now that it's fully built and see if that helps it. I doubt it will, but yeah, it's worth a try. Okay. Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. That is not supposed to happen at all. But I do love that it did. It's still going. No, I broke it. Look at it all. It's all busted as hell. I do find that kind of hilarious. This has to be... one of them has to be turned off. The actual on switch to the joint is on. Oh, it's not on. This is the on switch. Well, that's the on switch for the bone meal. I pushed everything up one and it's just absolutely cooked it. That is kind of hilarious. Alright, let's see if we can fix this. Top down. That's really funny. Okay, give me this. I hate... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, wait, are we... Okay, that's not what I meant to do. Are we flying? What are we doing here? Oh, that's actually so beautiful that the water stream that I made by accident just goes straight into a collection system. What have I done? Look at it bobbing up and down, having a great time. Okay, you are a clock right now. If I switch that, should turn off at least something, right? And you're rotating that, which is turning that on. So breaking that block could also help. Okay, let's stop the jiggle. Stop the jiggle at once. Damn jaw, man. Another reason not to wear headsets. Okay, that's up this side. It's still got this jiggle going on. I again love, but like, can we chill? We chill with this side jiggle. Where? Oh my god, this thing is cooked. I think if we just break that redstone. No, that observer is triggering that piston. Is that the only piston that's pushing the whole thing? But somebody go turn off my beacon. It's really annoying. Drop anything down here? No? Alright, good. Let's go turn off this beacon so I stop breaking 10 more things than I'm supposed to be breaking. Alright, we've stopped the jiggle. That's step one. Jiggle stopped. Now, you are supposed to be glass, and I've pushed all of it up way too far. Thank you. Okay, that stops the water. Part 2 complete. Beautiful. Fix that side. Now, just honestly, break everything up here because it's all out of whack. Am I dropping things or what's the deal here? Are we flooding inside the joint? Do we flood in here? We flooded in. Well, that's why low-key we didn't build the rails. I didn't want to break none of it. And I know it's a giant headache, so build that last. Okay. Servers are a headache. Why? How? How do I stop you from doing the things that you do? Just curious. Let's try building those first. Let's break everything that's not supposed to be here, actually. We'll do that first. And then we'll build the observers. That. Do that. You're not supposed to be there. You're not. Oh. You're not supposed to be there. Which you don't use pickaxe, apparently. Going to that. Actually, it was supposed to be there, but that's okay. That's fine, that's fine. Then this here. Okay. Is that everything? Don't care about the blackstone, that's okay. I think we're good. I think we're fine. Yeah. Yeah, ooh. Ouch. That in there sucks. That sucks a lot. Alright, let's get in that mess. How you reckon we get in there? Fly through it? Ooh. Not go how I thought it was gonna. Damn scaffolding. Alright, we go where the observers are supposed to be. Like a glove. Alright, the problem is there's a ton of hoppers and they're all going to yoink my blocks. Bruh. Look at this joint. Look at what I have created. Breaking extra things and I'm trying to up that. Okay, okay. Fixed. Fixed-ish. I think that's good. Go back to single layer so I can double check. What's that orange thing? The note block? That just means it's not powered when it wants to be. That's okay. Yep. Nice. Okay, so all my blocks ended up where? I thought it was going to end up in these dispensers. It didn't. It went where? I didn't pick them all up. I don't think. Did it go out? It went out to there. Oh. Okay. This is almost definitely maybe savable. Grab those. Get me over there. I have 6 rockets left. That's probably enough. Aha! My blocks. Beautiful. Senior Pog. How are you, sir? Is that a rat in a toilet? I expect nothing less. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think that's all my blocks, though. What? Why do elytras do this? I think we're at least close. Let's find out if that is all the blocks I needed. Eh. Oh, put that on before I fall to my death. That's gone forever. That's fine. Ugh. 63. Oh, he's back in his winning streak. Saved. We're building, by the way, Pog, an oak leaf farm. We built that farm first, which does pretty much every tree type that isn't like dark oak and pale oak. Now we're building an oak leaf farm, which is just honestly a giant mess of blocks. I did build 90% of it, and then I broke it by accident by setting off the wrong redstone, and it pushed half the blocks out of place. So now I'm on resurrect this thing duty. Don't know how we're gonna achieve this, but surely I work it out. Maybe we place the observers first, then that. I don't get it. I don't get it. This is the problem. Placing these observers gets pushed up immediately by this redstone block. Is there a way to depower redstone? But then why? We want it on eventually. I do not understand. I am confusion. Already out of water again. Shambles. And then, wait. Yeah, no, I didn't. Yeah. That didn't do the thing that I was hoping it was going to do. Yeah, I don't get it. Oh, that like... Ooh. Nope. This might have to be a post-stream troubleshooting deep dive Reddit comment section of 3,000 viewed videos fix. I don't know how to do that. I don't get it. Give me 2 seconds. Let's see if I can find it. Otherwise, we can just build the other one. Or the other two, actually. The other two are infinitely easier. So annoying. Literally 2 observers pulling the whole thing apart. Kind of hilarious, though. How do I find this video again? Minecraft oak leaf farm. Haha, it knows. It knows it's what I want. Alright. That is... Okay. That looks... Yeah. I mean, I don't really know how I'm gonna find... Damn, this farm is so goated. It's still 30,000 leaves an hour. Okay, let's see if we can find anybody with the same problem. Again, this is the problem. It's only got 1,000 views, actually. It's not even the 3,000 views. Oh, it's because that one's the update one. The OG one has 9,000. Let's see if the OG video... So comment section is like, tutorial, please. It's like, we don't do that around here. We just build the thing. Okay, I think we're cooked, boys. Alas. I think we hold that one for later. So annoying, we were so close. I mean, this is 90% of the farm. We can build the, Rip that guy. Dude, there's so many slimes. We can build the piston system. That's gonna collect it all. That I know how to build. I mean, I still know how to build the rest of this, but... We can fix this section, but again, I think I'm gonna break it in testing how to fix these observers. 2 observers holding us back from 60,000 oak leaves. Rats. Okay. First of all, give me some rockets. We build the hopper lines. The piston lines. Actually, I need 1 white concrete, which I have, right? Yeah. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Also, the materials are in here. Ooh, our inventory is about to be a mess. Give me that. You can hold that. Plus that. It just hurts. Let's go. Alright. So, the farm, not in action yet, but all the oak logs come filing out of here, and we're going to send them that direction via a bunch of 0-tick pistons. So, first of all, if we can land this beautifully, with ease, not a struggle in the world. It's going to show up red, I apologize, but I don't want to use white concrete. That shit's ugly as hell. And then that. Yep. Beautiful. So, we do need to build another one over there. Basically, I'm going to have one that turns all of the oak logs that come out of there this direction. It's going to hit... Oh, wait, this is supposed to be... Yeah, it's still the right one. It's going to hit right about here. And then this piston's going to push it that way. That piston's going to push them that way. They're going to keep going, and they're going to send them up, across, and then into that system. Leave the mud. We don't care about that. That was just the blocks I was using to test it. Beautiful. That's one. Now, give me this. Break that. This one's kind of the harder one. The one that sends them up. You kind of have to like pre-fill it, otherwise it breaks itself and starts flying away, which took me a while to work out why it does that and how it does that and how to stop it from doing that. I broke it about 5 times before I worked that out, but we get there. We get there eventually. Yeah, alright, and the next one's still so many slimes. Of course, as soon as, like, I'm shrimming and I don't want to just be farming slimes, there'll be, like, 50 that spawn. What the? Why did that break so instantly? I turned my haste 2 off. Give me my blocks back. Oh, my inventory's full. That's a problem. What do we not need in here? I was gonna put the carrots away. Like, yeah, I don't need my own food. Get rid of those carrots. Also, this camel down here fell at some point. Not all the way to the bottom. I think it fell to the side and it somehow walked all the way down. So now we just have a camel trapped at the bottom of our dome. Never to be rescued. It'll live there for life. Oh, actually I want to be up here. No, not here. Up here. Yeah. That there. How was that noise? Do you make noise? I don't know armadillos made noise. That's hot. Hold that. There. Then, what are you, mud? You're just a placeholder block then. Piston, target, block, harder, bit of redstone. Alright, beautiful. That one's gonna push it up to here. This piston gonna send it over here. Which, do I have to break things? No, I think this one just fits. Like a glove. There? Is that there? Bang. And glass on that. Beautiful. That's going to send it over here. That one's going to send it up. And then we have but one more. Where are my rockets? Never take my rockets out of my hotbar. Easy place. Come on now. I don't know why that carrot sounds so loud. Wait, no, that is supposed to be this one. Thank you. No, that one is actually also supposed to be broken. Doesn't look great, not gonna lie, but kind of unavoidable, unfortunately. It's kind of where it fits. Yup. Yep. Oh my god, he lost back-to-back. He's trash. He's washed. He can't gamble. Ladies and gentlemen, take his card from him. He's gonna lose all his money. I need water. Give me that. Yeah. Place it. Beautiful. Piston there. Not that one. Target block. Target block? I'm out of target blocks, apparently. Bang. Rawr. Oh. Yep. Thank you. First try. Beautiful. And then that one. Mud doesn't matter. Alright, so that guy sends it up to this guy. That guy sends it over here. And now we just need to build this guy over here. What? That's something moderately annoying. I do need to build up from here anyways, so that's okay. Okay. Beautiful. Orientating my brain. We need a redstone torch here. Regular piston here. One here. Yeah. Yeah. I remember how to build these. Bang, 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 bang. Break this because it's unnecessary. And then that feeds into that thing now. Beautiful, which will break that redstone line, but we'll just literally mirror this on the other side. Which I won't use right now because we're going to run through the one block tomorrow and I will need this on this side. But that now works. Break this horrible looking thing we made. Okay, I missed it. Fine. We reach anyway. Nice. Alright, and then there's just one more that we've got to build down here. The original one. I don't make that. Yeah, don't think so. What did I hit? Oh, hit the one lantern block. You're trolling. Who built out of glass? Why did I build out of glass? I can't see the blocks intentionally. I have a texture pack so that they're invisible. And now I'm just face planting into them non-stop. Gotta eat so I don't die. I might actually lose it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lose it. I land on that. Oh, thank God. That was actually sending me so badly. We actually need it. Yeah, one block lower. Lantern, you're kind of in the way, I'm not gonna lie. We'll place you's kind of an idiot. Okay, you're in line with you beautifully. So, torch there. Break all this, because he's not necessary. And then, bang, bang. Piston. This goes like so. Like a so. Like so. Bang, 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 bang. Easy. Alright, beautiful. You place like that. Nice. Okay, that's our piston line. That was a headache at the end, but we're good. So, once I fix this, I'm gonna have to work out how the hell I place an observer without powering a redstone line to a redstone block that powers a piston that pushes it out of place. Oh, are they even supposed to be there? Can they just... Can they just face out the other way? Like, why are they even facing upwards? It's because they're activating themselves and sending something else. But, like, it's piss off. What an annoying block to try and place. How am I placing you there? I don't get it. But that's okay. That is farm number 2, kind of. Half of farm number 2, I'll be honest. But we have other farms to build that are easier. This was definitely the hardest one by a country mile. So we can turn off all of the 0-tick ones. Turn off all of those. Next we have the pale oak, dark oak farm, which put on a single layer. Send that all the way back down. Is a lot easier. The TNT duper is a little bit complicated, a little bit, but not a big deal. How it feels to be a pigeon? What does that mean? Like, just chilling on my balcony being stared at by McHugh all day? Is that what you mean? Oh my god. That's so cool. Alright, give me 2 seconds. I need water. I need agua. Wow. When you were flying into the glass? Oh, true as fuck, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I guess they've got to deal with that all the time. At least I'm just in a video game, not actually base planning into glass. Want some light in here, man. I hate being a little gremlin. I used to be about gremlin life. Now I actually want to see the sunlight. Bam. Bam. It's so over. A 6? Jesus Christ, he's gonna go broke. 10 million down. Oh, 10 million down, 3 billion to go. Can you... I want to be in third person, but it's sending me. Okay, let's drop off our extra materials over here. While I faceplant some more glass. I don't think we need... Oh, some of this stuff is from my extra... It's fine. It's just going to be here anyways. We'll just come back and grab it if we need it. Dump all of this in here, and I will fix this farm later. Want that, please? Bang. Okay. So... Next farm, considerably easier, theoretically, is the dark pale oak. Should be fine. Should be fine, theoretically. Actually, may as well just grab the materials, huh? Give me a bunch of blocks. I don't know where anything goes, I'll be honest. I looked at the design and edited this farm a long time ago, and I don't remember where any of it is. Sure. We'll hold both those. Now, down about here, chests and hoppers. Do I have them on me? I do. Nailed it. First try. Let's go. Okay, this is another directional farm. And it had to fit beautifully in... Actually, I don't know if it's directional. But it is chunk. It needs to be in one chunk. And it fits beautifully in said chunk. It's actually fantastic. F3 and G. That's fine. Bang, bang, bang. It also is a huge mob problem. So we're going to have to light this thing up. Or we will get blown up mid trying to build it. Where my redstone torch is at. Also left them in there. Why? Who left them in there? I'll go blame you. Bang. Again, the storage system leaves a little to be desired. Honestly, this one's not too bad. It's got 4 chests stacked on top of each other. That's, you know, it's something. Is it enough? Probably not, but it's something. Beautiful. All right, torch there, torch there. I didn't activate that like I thought it was going to, but that's okay. Yeah. Bang. Beautiful. Doop, doop, doop. Okay, this low-key a mess. What is going on here? Need my copper bulb. Oh, I have two of them apparently. Doop. Hello? I don't have comparators out either. Oh, also, I don't know if this was on. Maybe it was this morning actually. Whenever it was announced, I don't think I've streamed since. They announced the new Minecraft update. Slash, I don't even know if they just announced it. I think they just straight up released it. And were like, yeah, here you go. Why every material? Why every single material on this level do I just not have? Look how many materials I have in my inventory. And everything I go to place is like, actually, no, it's one of the few things you left in your shulker there. You're gonna have to go back in there and grab that, King. Pain in my ass, man. Anyway, the Minecraft update. Pretty sure they announced it yesterday morning, but I didn't stream yesterday. Couple golems. They're bringing them into the game. They're like, yeah, they didn't win the mob vote. Your guy's bad. But then I hear that everybody wants them, so they made them. And there's like copper armor and copper tools, which no one cares about, but there's copper golems and copper chests. And now they sort items for you, kind of like the LA does. Which is kind of sick. In a different way than the LAs do, to be clear, but yeah, kind of dope. I thought they were cute as hell. I say thought like I don't anymore. I still do, to be clear, but I was sad they didn't get added to the game. And now we're gonna get them. And I think they're actually already in if you have Bedrock, but give me 6 months before I have all my mods updated so that I can actually add them to this world. Bang, bang, bang. Why can't I place scaffolding like this? This needs to be on. I don't know if I need that on, if I need to turn that on manually myself, or if something along these lines turns it on. I don't know how that works. Now apparently I can place this scaffolding. Don't worry about it, I guess. Can we stop doing that? Thank you. I'm pressing the wrong button. Bang, bang. All across here. Probably, yeah, I need to place the water now here. Ooh, I don't have muddy mangrove roots. You can use dirt, but it's like way more likely to blow up and break things. I mean, I just don't have mangrove roots, so I guess we just use dirt for now, and if it blows up, we fix it. Alas, I suppose. Ow. Oh, yeah, not easy place mode, because I, again, don't have the block you want. But I have this block. And that. And I've got water in here. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Beautiful. Alright. Oh, that's a big old platform. What are you, dispenser? Of course, another block that's in my inventory. My shulker's not in my inventory. Couple of chests. Don't remember what you're for. To be honest, what are you for? Are you bone meal? You look like you're bone meal. Pretty sure you're bone meal. Polished blackstone. Again, another block that's in my shulker. Just absolutely ridiculous. Easy place is the greatest thing ever created. That noise goes hard. I love that. Do we got redstone sounds? Redstone sound should definitely be its own audio input, no? Kookily mookily. That is indeed exactly why you don't stop gambling. Yes, get it twisted, ladies and gentlemen. You will win eventually. Yes. Did you like my creative space machine? Yeah, that thing was sick. It was dope. I have. Did I say machine? Marine. I know it's. Yeah. You get what I mean. I've never played one of those games before, but I really don't have time to play more games. But looking at yeah, seeing that game come out, the aesthetic is so sick. I just want to at least go in to create a character. It looks so dope. The only what's it called, Warhammer knowledge I have, like experience I have, is that really cool YouTube series that's been going on for like 15 years probably. Maybe, wait, what is 15? No, that's too long. Like 12 years. I'm pretty sure I was in year 9 when we first watched it. It was like a really early YouTube for me. A series of this like fan created Warhammer episodes, and it's like the special effects of like Hollywood movies, honestly better than. And it was only like a minute, half, maybe 2 minute segment. And this guy was just straight up making a Warhammer movie on YouTube for like, you know, millions and millions of views. And he was constantly in trouble of, you know, getting taken down because the guys were like, this is our copyright or whatever. And then, I don't know, it was going on for years, and the support via like Patreon or whatever, keeping him going, was crazy. And then, and everyone just wanted to see more and more of this thing. But of course, it's one guy making it. It took forever. And they eventually brought him on, like, to the team. I don't know what it was, but there was like an announcement that I didn't realize this was so high. That he'd been hired by the company to do, I don't know, a work on the show or movie or whatever the hell they were doing. But his series had to be taken off YouTube and go onto their website. And they're like, oh no, it's the beginning of the end. And after like, I don't know, a year or something, the series had been entirely taken off the website as well. So it died, which is a huge rip, but it was like honestly one of the greatest series on YouTube I've ever seen. It was so good. Are you supposed to be waterlogged? What are you? Why are you just a block? It's because that observer gets pushed up, isn't it? Yeah, that gets powered and pushes that piston up, which pushes the observer up, which turns that on. Yeah. Alright, we leave these dispensers for now, otherwise they get incredibly loud and incredibly annoying. And we just continue up. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, other than that, absolutely zero Warhammer experience. But watching a bit of the game when it came out, like on streams or whatever, it looks sick. Did not. Yeah, that's fine. Up another one. Those are going to be waterlogged eventually, but I'll leave them for now. Because we currently have holes. And I don't know what redstone's exposed to just being washed away. Okay. Yeah, sweet. That's the base. And now we go up entirely. All the way up. Got TNT duper, which is like 6 TNT dupers, I'm pretty sure. Beautifully timed. To blow up every part of the tree. Oop. From there-ish, but we'll build the rest of this first. Okay. How? We're not placing the TNT. I'm gonna double check that I'm placing that correctly off stream because it will blow up everything otherwise. And we've already had one farm break. I'm not blowing one up to smithereens. So we'll build everything else. I'm pretty sure you just place it once everything is built. But if you place it early and you activate the redstone at any point whilst placing things, it will just break and blow up. Off. That will die, and then it will be the correct block. Oh, I forgot I can't jump properly on slime blocks. Eh. That over there. Am I missing anything? No. Come on. So close. Okay, again, don't press the TNT one. Don't blow it all up. Okay, how am I supposed to jump to this? Beautifully. What? Beautifully? I meant beautiful, but that, I guess, also kind of works. Sure. Can't be activated currently, so that makes sense, I suppose. Don't have minecarts on me, but I'm pretty sure that is also part of the whole priming the TNT thing, so we're just gonna leave that also. Leave the explosive part of the building till later. Build the logical easy part first. Bang. The last one. Just minecarts. They are supposed to be rails underneath those as well, but they're activator rails? Yeah, okay. We'll leave those till the end with the thingos. With the things. That. Like a so. Like a so. Cool. It's gonna be kind of difficult to get back all of these minecarts, I'm realizing, but it'll have to do. I'll work it out. We gotta make like seven little walkways to every spot. It'll have to do. Can I reach that? Got one block off that slime though. Huge. In fairness, I don't really know much either. There's just too much lore. Yeah, I have heard it's like insanely huge. And it's been going for like, I don't know, 20 plus years or something. Maybe 30. I think it was like 90s, right? But yeah, I don't think you have to know it. Pretty sure if you just want to go into game where you shoot aliens as Space Marine, it's designed for casual enjoyers to have the greatest time doing that. From what I've heard. But bang, bang. Okay, that lever is dangerous. And there's supposed to be another lever over here, which I turn on once, and then never again touch it, otherwise it will all explode. So again, reasons why I'm not placing the TNT yet, because I don't remember which one, and I don't remember where. So we're going to leave the levers. We're going to leave them be. We're not blowing stuff up. It's going to work beautifully. No worries about it in the slightest. Bang, 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 bang. And we are done. Done? Another one. Yeah, I think we're good. But that shit's broken. Okay, it looks jank as hell because none of the pistons are extended because it's not turned on, and minecarts are missing and TNT is missing. But everything else looks fine. If you don't use light manicular, you're probably like, what the hell am I looking at? Everything's glowing orange and blue. This looks like shite. There has to be something wrong. But I'm just double checking, triple checking. That is actually good. We do need to place the water down here though. And the dispensers. It's just these things are going to be loud when we do that. Need to fill that with bone meal. We stand here, I believe. Yeah. Okay. I think that's it done though. Can I place the water or am I going to break things? Oh, I'm definitely going to break things. Pour water out of here. Yeah, okay, look. Yeah, okay, look. We leave that for now. That is it, 99% done. I'm gonna add the TNT dupers later when I have a YouTube video to make sure I'm not gonna blow the whole thing up. But that's it done. That's okay, so we got all the trees. All the trees right here. All the trees and mushrooms. It's huge because we need mushrooms very soon. Mushrooms is the priority, I think, for this farm. But we can also get the nether trees. We can get, I'm pretty sure, oak and birch. You can definitely get jungle, which is huge. We should have had this for the last damn project. And I think spruce as well. And then, yeah, we got the oak and birch leaf, which definitely... yeah, look, we'll fix it at some point. I love it. Just like looking at this is insane. Just the amount of blocks. You wouldn't know if this is working or completely busted because it's like, it's just as messy of a block situation. And then we got the dark oak, pale oak tree farm, which is basically done. Now, next, our last tree farm. 4 tree farms, 1 stream. The productivity is insane. Is this one. Azalea leaf farm. Single layer. Right. Oh, it's busted. It's bugging out over here. It does this sometimes when you have too many things rendered. Fine. As long as the thing we're building isn't busted. Which we can't actually build all of this either. We can build like 99.9%. We're literally just missing 4 powdered snow, which we're hoping to get when we run through the one block next stream. But yeah, this guy is pretty simple in design. Like, very simple, actually. But it's going to take the longest amount of time. Because we need... this. We're going to need... Pause champ. Oh, it's way more than I thought it was. I'm pretty sure I said 30,000 at the start of the stream. We need 38,000 azalea leaves and 1,700 flowering ones. But by the time you get that many regular azaleas, you should at least have close to that. Yeah, I did the math when I was looking for farms for this. I'm pretty sure this is going to take 20 hours of running this farm to get that many leaves, which is completely automatic, but you need your character to be there because there's only one way to get leaves, and it's via shears or silk touch hose. So your character has to be there, but you don't have to be there with your character. You can just like hold down, a button on your keyboard or refresh your shaders or whatever, so the button stays on. But it will take a lot of hours, which is why we're building this, so that we can actually, run them for hours and hours and hours. Whilst we're building the ocean biome and in between streams. We need the blocks for it though. Let's drop this here with my basically complete tree farms shulkers. Bang, 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 bang. Actually need that. Yoink, bang. Beautiful. One more. Oh, that's just the one that's finished. I was like, what is that from? Alright, give me a bunch of these. Give me all that. Give me as many of this as I can carry. And then I guarantee you we need all of this. Now that I've grabbed the materials, I guarantee you it's like, actually, you need all of these. All that. And then... Oh, I did have enough room. Alright, let's do this. 4 for 4, baby. And actually, only technically one of them... Well, this one works just as much as the first one. I just gotta add the TNT to it. The one down there is the most complete. Alright. We land these first try. Easy clap. No? It just refused to place it? Okay, how about if I place these blocks? Okay, it's because I turned off fucking easy place, dummy. Thank you. Oh my god. Bang, bang. Why won't you place? It's your problem. What are you? Oh, you're a trap chest. Why are you a trap chest? I saw this in the schematic and I was confused. I did craft them, but there's absolutely zero reason for that to be a trap chest. Yeah, like why? Huh? It's whatever. It's whatever. We can place it as a trap chest. I don't think that makes any difference to the farm. Bang, bang. Okay, this looks like it's going to be a bit of a mess to build. It's just raining slimes. Yeah, I can't reach all that. Ooh, did I place... Did not mean to fall. Did I place enough lanterns? Yeah. That one's not going to be a mob farm. This one, we need to make sure we place them as we go, because I don't think I put them in the schematic. Yeah, I did not. Okay. Where can we place you? Like this? Like this, perhaps? Bang, bang. Wrong button. Bang. There. Goodbye, Blackstone. I'm not gonna pick you up. I'm gonna be real. I'm bothered with all that. I don't have torches. Alright, guess we're coming back for that. Do we got levers? We do. Four, bro. Bro, it's only been 2 hours? Damn. These farms are way easier to build than the other ones. I guess the clay farm was just so many blocks. And there was a lot of confusing parts with the piston system. Hey, what is wrong with you? Why? It's facing the wrong... What? Whatever. That should work just fine. Another lever over there. Beautiful. And then torches. Please and thank you. Bang. Okay, what a mess. Basically, this thing, by the way, if you haven't already kind of put together with all the rails in the schematic, you just go around on a minecart. You hold down the shear button with shears, naturally. And you aim in a perfect spot, and it basically shears like 80% of a tree as it pushes you around, and collects all the leaves for you that way. So it is... Get that. Ooh. It is supposed to be powered, so there is that. Huge. Yeah, you just hold down the activate button, the shear button, and it goes around on this giant track, collecting as much as it can. It also low-key drowns you at the same time, because everything is waterlogged. Why? That's not actually there, is it? Yeah. Somehow I just walked over a 1 block gap. I guess you can do that nowadays, hey? Sometimes. Sometimes not. Whatever. Yeah, everything is waterlogged to collect the materials, I'm pretty sure. So you actually need to have an aqua affinity helmet so that you survive the farm. And a haste 2, not a haste 2, a beacon. I just naturally was going to call it a haste 2 beacon because that's all I ever use beacons for usually. You need a regen beacon to keep you alive, to use it. But you get a ton of leaves. And you don't have to be there manually to do it. I mean, your character does, but you don't. I don't know what else I'm going to need, but... Okay, that's just gonna go around in circles forever, that's okay. That water doesn't need to be placed yet. Don't think. Oh, we need... I did say I do need to be lighting this up, and then I just didn't light anything up. Dang. I keep button bashing things today, what is my deal? And then one over here should save the rest. Nice. All right. Now, the next layer. I do have rooted dirt just in my shulker. Hold that thought then. Whoops. Okay, yep. Okay, waterlogging this whole thing is going to be a giant pain because it doesn't actually come up in the schematic, but yeah, okay. We got that, surely. Bang, bang. Oh, that's going to be later, actually, so don't need that. Give me that, though. Right, does this get covered? It gets covered. Okay, we need to do the water here. I don't need my shovel for now. I guess I don't need my sword for now. Definitely won't regret that decision at all. That goes there. Which activates that trapdoor, apparently. What? Can you just stay active, please? Why? Are you supposed to be backwards? The noise is really, it's soothing, really. That's because the dirt's supposed to be there. And it's constantly activating because something is on down there that's not supposed to be on. Let's go! Fixed it. Noise was horrendous. I hated that. Where's all that water coming from? What? My head. I got nothing to play. Why can't Borderlands 4 come out already? Fair and real. Fair and real. Just build something that takes you a year to build in Minecraft. It really eats up your gaming time. Really gives you something to do all of the time. Borderlands 4? What do we got? 2 months? 2 months in like a week? We finished this in 2 months in a week. Surely. Surely. I hear the Dune game is pretty good. Have you played that? Give me water. Ouch. No. That's not... Eh? Oh, just like this then? Yeah, then. Nice, first try, we all saw it. He wasn't getting confused at water sources yet again, because he understands Minecraft. He's only played thousands of hours in the last year. Bang, alright, what else we got? Anything else for the waters? Got water over here, but I mean, it doesn't really need to be placed, but it can be placed. Chuck that there, that there. Minecart needs to go there, but that's where we're gonna sit, so it's not like I'm gonna forget that one. It's just not in our schematic. For some reason, minecarts show in schematics, like that, like place this here type thing, but it doesn't actually show on the material list. Don't know why that's a thing. Right. Ooh, that's a lot of blackstone. Beautiful. Okay, that's setting off, but not making a giant racket yet. Huge. It low-key makes a horrendous noise when this thing is running. Ooh, that doesn't work. Pixel perfect. Let's go. That'll do. It's still facing the wrong way, but we don't actually care. I'll be so for real. I don't care what way it's facing. Okay, yep. And we got rails here. We got more of these here. We're gonna place it like that? That's ridiculous. Okay, let's just place it the other way, that's fine. What? Beautiful. Okay, I do or don't need to place this water? I think I need to place the water. Or does it just run down? I have a bad feeling I think I need to place each individual water on each of the rails. Which sucks. That seems like it's gonna suck a lot. We'll see how it goes. Nah, just playing Helldivers 2 pretty much. Hell yeah. Good to hear that game's still going. I did hear something about them recently. Didn't they do something stupid as hell? Like they were... so vaguely remember it. Something about servers or something. They messed with it somehow, I forget. It was a few weeks ago. Where are my blocks? Where's my shulker farm has been running this whole time? We're gonna have a lot of shulker shells. I didn't go to a different dimension, did I? I didn't go to the end. That would break things. Give me this, and then this, and then this, and then this. Bang, bang. Right, that should be generally okay. This side is not going to be lit up, but that's fine. Doesn't really need to be once it's built, at least. All of these across here. like that. Like a saw. And then there's an observer there apparently. That gets brought back down. Banger. Bang. Then all across here. And then there. What? What? Turn that shit up. Months ago, a lot of countries were region locked, couldn't play the game, or remove restrictions on a lot of countries. Actually, no, it was like a week or two ago they lifted the restrictions. Huge! Yeah, that was it. A lot of people getting scamazed. Stupid as hell. But good they lifted at least. That, and then that. That. I'm really hoping I can just place the water and it just goes all the way down. I have a feeling it's not gonna though. Ouch. I was just headbutting dripstone. Okay, yup. It's kind of hard to see everything with the water being constantly in my way. But I think we're good. Powered. Everything under here should be powered. Yep. Okay. Bang. A lot of people review bomb the game on Steam because of the restrictions they released. A cape of the graph. Cape of the graph to commemorate it? Am I supposed to know what cape of the graph is? Like, is that a DLC? An item in the game? They dead ass gave him a cape. That's fucking great. That's awesome. Love that. Here, we fucked up. Our bad. Our bad. Here, have a cape. Sorry for scamming you. Sorry for taking away the content that you paid for. Just because you live in a certain country that we originally didn't tell you was going to happen. Because we probably didn't know it was going to happen, but we did it anyway. Sony the goats, truly. The goats at Skamazing. What? What? Yeah, it is dark up there. Yeah, I think we're done down here though. Which means we should probably do the water, otherwise we're gonna get a lot of mobs. Honestly, also just at the top of this, chuck. Yeah, that should work. Okay, so the water. Oh, the water. Let's find out how difficult this is going to be. Oh, hi, bud. Wait, I put my sword away. Give me a second. Where did I put my sword away? Hi, bud. Please drop all of your balls. Why, thank you. 19. Damn, my boy packing. Give. Don't actually need that. Don't need that. I don't know how powdered snow works. I don't know how you place that. Oh, I came here for water buckets. Y'all got water in here? Yoink. Yoink. That'll be all. Alright, please tell me you accept being infinite water sources. If I place this here. Oh, that sucks. That is arse. Okay. That's just the worst scenario possible. Okay. Yep. No, I see. I see what you're saying. Okay. Didn't mean to do that. Nope, didn't mean to do that either. Give me back. You're breaking things down here. Stop that. Stop that at once. Very specific. Here. Yeah. Why is there not a trapdoor here? Put that there. Oh, yes. I love this part of the farm where it just does this. Yoink. That's mine now. Thank you. Wait. Oh. Why are you the way that you are? Just out of curiosity. Are you not supposed to be full water blocks? I mean, that's doing what we want it to do. It's pushing it to the center, and this is the collection chamber area. So that is a good thing. It's just also being stupid. Respectfully, it's being stupid as hell. This song isn't even in my playlist. Neither is this. Are we just playing random songs now, Spotify? Alright, I respect it. Nearly 100%ed Borderlands 2. That's actually kind of crazy. I don't know what the trophy system looks like for that thing, or the achievement system looks like for that, but I can imagine it's got to have some insane, like, rare item collection BS going on. The amount of hours I've sunk into Borderlands 2 as a kid, no chance I was ever close to that. I was never hunting for it, to be clear, but, like, I just know there'll be things that I will never have even touched in the game that'll be in that list. Oofed. Okay. This is gonna be slow. We can actually just grab it from there. That's actually way better than I was worried it was actually gonna be like. Did I just hear a huh in that? Huh? Okay, where did this water, why is this water coming out of here? Oh, I waterlogged stairs by accident. Well, it didn't break anything, so that's nice. Thought I heard a huh in there. And I really need a wandering trader. It's actually been like 400 days since we've seen a wandering trader in here. Granted, they can spawn literally anywhere in this giant base. Like, there could be one right here. It could spawn here, and we'd never see it. But we do kind of need that. Continue. Let's go. Why? That's why. Did that stop my... Oh, are these the stairs that I'm doing right now? It is, okay. Give me. Give. Grab from there though, beautiful. Alright, one layer. There's something wrong with this corner. What's wrong with it? Bang. That's it? Yeah, nice, beautiful. Bang, bang, bang. No, you don't want to be waterlogged. You just want this. No? Then this. I assume it's because the thing above it will mess with it. It's really confusing using water with schematics because it never makes any sense. Is this a mix of two songs? I don't think I've ever heard this in my life. Whoops. Next. Just repeating. Oh no, this is a banger. This just reminds me of GTA every time. Oh, up there. Also, just let that fix. Alright, what's going on here? There's just water that pours down from up here from that. Yay. Water is such a mess, man. But it's so nothing gets blown up because leaf farm, tree farm's kind of difficult to combine. We do also get the trees from this, by the way. Not that it really matters because we have actually now two oak tree farms, and azalea trees just give you oak wood anyways, but we get it regardless. You kind of need to because you got to do something with the wood to get rid of it, but we do get it, and to do that we use TNT, but all of this stuff blows up if you're too close, and then also you take damage if you're not in water, so we basically drown our character whilst doing this. So that, yeah, that's right. So that we don't take damage from the TNT and blow up whilst trying to farm leaves. Kind of feels like a weird thing to have to worry about whilst just peacefully farming leaves, but nothing's really peaceful when you start going this big with farms. It's only TNT dupers forever. Forever and ever and ever. Whoops. Beautiful! Okay, that was a headache. It honestly wasn't as bad as I was expecting, though. That should be all of it. If we go... all of the water, though. And... yeah, something a little bit here, though. We need it running down the side of this. I think maybe just placing one there will do it? I think? We finna about to find out? You want me to do that? Right there. Nope. Right there. Almost. Ooh, it starts wigging out if you do it like this. Ooh! Uh-oh. Dangerous. Dangerous territory we're doing right now. We can fix this with a singular block. There. Not there. Right about there. Let the water fix itself. We kind of broke some things. High key, I might have messed it up a little bit. Fixable though, fixable. Holy shit. What deep clip is this? Oh my god. First of all, my boy tired. This is gonna be 3 AM for sure. Yeah, he's so dead. Oh! Dodged it. Well. Probably could have done this, eh? Bro, I look weirdly so different and then the same at the same time. He's locked in. It's 3 AM. The dodge. The beautiful dodge. He's still got his landing gear out because he forgets the button to put it away. He dead as hell. Well. Almost deleted my display capture. That would have been annoying. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. That's a banger clip. Do. Inspect a gadget. Where does the inspect a gadget part come from? Did I say something that was inspect a gadget related? Next. Is there really random songs that it's just pulled? They're not on my playlist anymore. They're just pulling random things. I haven't heard this song in like 10 years. Alright, sure. Run it. Alright, we were doing what? Blocks to fix this water stream. Then we have a TNT duper to half build. Alright, we wanted blocks. It's so hard to see anything. Honestly, we can just do this, right? Okay, yeah, we've created a bit of a mess. I can't lie. Like this, like this. Yeah, that should fix both of it. No, why are we doing that? Yeah, fuck out of here with that. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah, okay, sweet. And then... yeah, alright, sweet, we're back. Now, how do I... feel like if I place... did I waterlog that already? I did. That's probably half of it. I feel like I gotta waterlog both of these to start with. And then perhaps that. Ooh. Oh, that looks good though. Is that right? It looks good. It pushes you. That's all it's got to do. Just grab the items and push them. But that pushes it into that corner. But we need that shit going to the side. What are this? Wait, that's so high. What the frick, man? What if I chuck one? Hold up, bear with me here. Yeah, no, don't just chuck one there. That's a terrible idea. Whose idea was that? Idiot. Yeah, this is a little faster. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Bonk. Yeah, right, sweet. Do 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 do. That'll probably end up in my collection system. And not breaking anything. Surely. Oh, hello, sir. What's up? Hi. McHugh has come to say hello. Hold. Licking my arm for. You're a raspy ass tongue, bro. What's up? You're bored. Yeah, bored. Yes, bored. Bored. Would like to sit here for the rest of the afternoon. Thank you. Please hold me just here. Thanks. I'd like to watch what you're doing. You make the biscuits. You stab me in the elbow. I need to get you a chair. Maybe if I had a chair next to me. You used to sit next to me if I had a second chair. Sorry, bro. I got stuff to do. I got tree thumbs to build. Boy. No, don't jump up. In fact, I'm going to stand up so that you don't think that it's jumping up. Push butt. Butt. Wob, 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 wob. Itty. Oh, it's like dark and shit now. Beautiful. Now, do 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 do. Ooh. Kind of high. Yeah. Alright, sweet. Haku, I'm now covered in your hair, bro. Why are you so fluffy? So damned fluffy. Something's going on. Sweet. Alright, I'm gonna be so for real that I don't know how to fix. Also, it just runs into the side anyway. So like, low key, I think it works regardless. And if it doesn't work, it also can be okay because I can just fix that part later. I'm gonna test and see if that works for now. Give me some more water, please. My nose is just cat hair. Yeah, I messed this up a little bit. Why are you not built like that? Are we supposed to not be full blocks here? Nailed it, first try. Let's go. Alright, what's wrong with you over here? Did you get extra water because I poured stuff over you that I wasn't supposed to? You did. Imagine my shot. The observer's supposed to be there, but that's okay, because that just wigs out when you plug that in. Rest in peace, my boy. Alright, we placed the top part. Let's go. I still have that button? Okay, sweet. Yeah, that's the powdered snow that I don't know. One, I don't have enough. Secondly, I don't know how we place that. But being so for real, no idea. I don't have the gate, apparently. What do you mean I don't have the gate? Where's the gate? What? Get out of my farm, boy. The slimes better not mess up my farms. They low-key might, though. I see a gate. These are definitely supposed to be partially for that, but... You're up. Well, that won't backfire later. Next. Yeah. They kind of blend in with all the slime blocks and the leaves. Okay, yep. Do-do. Okay, yep, that will have a rail on it eventually when I build that. Again, don't want to put the TNT yet. Need to check how to do that properly without blowing this whole thing up and undoing all of our work today. Right. We definitely need to light up here. Holy, is it dark. That enough? Yeah, that keeps it light enough. Alright. I think, low-key, let me check. Did I forget anything down here somewhere? Obviously the powdered snow, the TNT, and the minecarts we leave. That water's bugged. And by bugged, I mean I just don't place it correctly. Not bugged at all. That thing right there is an observer I need to place when I actually turn the thing on, and that is fine. I'm missing 2 levers, apparently. This is why we check. Don't know how I missed those. But there is a lot of levers, so I guess it's not that shocking. Do I still... Where are my levers? Did I dump a bunch of items in here by accident? There's 1. There's 20. That'll do. That's enough. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, did not mean to do that. I was on that and holding shift. I've been scammazed. Okay, I thought I was going to do it again, and that would have been actually the worst. Alright. It's cat hair in my mouth. Hello. Venice. Alright. For real? I think we're good. Methinks. Great success. By great success, I mean none of them are actually completely fully built, but that's the majority of them. That's the Azalea Leaf farm that we just finished. Just gotta add the TNT to it, add the observer back, maybe check that water. We got the dark oak, pale oak tree farm. That one's like the easiest one, I feel like. We just need to get the pale oak sapling next stream. Yeah. Thinking in my head, planning things. Just need to add the TNT to that. That thing's currently cooked. It's like basically built. We just need to work out how the heck I'm supposed to add the observers without activating the piston underneath them that pushes them out of the way into the wrong spot, creating a weird jiggle machine with half of the farm breaking it. Don't know how we're going to do that because there's no tutorial on that video, on that farm. And then this guy over here is also done with the exception of literally one piece of TNT. I think it's actually... Like, we could just place the TNT, and I honestly don't even reckon this one would break without me looking at the TNT tutorial. But just in case, I'll look at it off stream. And that is for every type of tree with modifications. Currently, I believe you can use the jungle. Jungle works in this. Jungle, spruce, oak, and birch. I'm pretty sure all work. And then modifications for the mangrove by itself. Modifications for the nether trees, both of them. And then I think it's the same modification for mushrooms, which we also need not a lot of, but a decent amount. And if we have the farm already for the trees, can, you know, just make the mushroom farming process a little faster. And then I think you can do cherry trees. I'm not fully confident, but I'm pretty sure that's another like orientation. It's literally just changing these gates, that little iron bar, that chain, and adding a few extras just to like limit what trees grow and can grow and what shapes they can grow. But that's our farms. Done. So we just have a lot of materials on us of things to fix. Armadillo is chilling up there. Give me both of these. Not that. That. Dump all of this in here. I'm gonna need to add the water to the other things, but that's fine. Yoink, yoink. Dump that, dump that, dump that. I have 4 rockets to my name. That's not ideal. Using a scratch burst, that's fine. I was like, the hell is that noise? Yes. Yes. Can I help you, sir? Bonk. Have that. I was gonna throw the slime balls off the edge because I just was like, yeah, that's trash. Don't need it. I do need that actually, so much. 2-hour industrial area looks kind of crazy. Look how many farms we have now. Thing's huge. We got a moss farm, cobble generator, stone generator. There's insane amount of stone we smelted. We got the bee farm, which actually low-key need to turn back on because we're out of honey blocks. Big ol' iron farm, sugarcane farm, bamboo farm. We got the melon and pumpkin farm. We got the mob farm. We got the dripstone farm. We got the sheep farm. We got 4 kinds of tree farm. And we got shulkers. Should we go actually see how many shulkers we got in that time? In a 3-hour stream, I mean, I didn't turn it on immediately, but like, at least 2 hours. I got easy blaze mode on. No, yeah, sweet. It's off. We need to make sure we turn it off before flying to the nether. Otherwise, it does break. For real, for real. Also, should probably stop my... do I want to stop that? Yes. 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 All the trees. All the tree farms. Bang. That's gonna freeze for a moment. Please hold. It's gonna try and break my Minecraft. We're back. Let's go. Huge. Bump, 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 bump. Gonna hop on Helldivers. Have a good stream. Adios, Senior Pog. Enjoy Helldivers, King. We're almost done stream anyways, but thank you. How many we got? How much we got? Where did 2 arrows come from? That's kind of crazy. What is that? 15? Just shy of 15 stacks? 5 and 9, 14 and a half stacks. That's crazy. We'll leave them there for now. We don't actually need it, but good to have a huge supply. Alright. That's it. We done diddly did it. I did not think, low-key, I had little faith that we're gonna be able to pump out 4 tree farms in one stream. because we've been a one farm Andy per stream. Also didn't plan for the first 7 streams of this project to just be farms. But it's just, I just want to be as fast as possible doing this project. Otherwise, it's gonna take me a year like Lapida did, and I refuse to let that happen. So building all the farms immediately, letting them run in the background, so like my computer can constantly be doing something while I'm planning or editing or yada yada, just to try and keep it as efficient as possible. Puts the end of July having this finished. It's probably not going to happen, but at least makes it plausible. You know, we're going to be close rather than, yeah, the 12-month window that Castle in the Sky was. So yeah, that's it for today's stream. A banger, 3 hours, 4 farms done. I'm going to finish up the TNT. I'm going to fix the monstrosity behind me. It's not a monstrosity. It's actually sick, to be honest, but we'll get it working. I'll spend 7 hours scrolling Reddit to see if I can find an explanation of how to fix that, because I don't understand redstone enough. But we'll get there. And then I'll let all of these run like crazy. We need 60,000 oak leaves, 40,000 azalea leaves. We need all the woods, in all the kinds of woods, a bunch of stripped woods, a bunch of, like, you know, stairs, slabs, planks, all that jazz. So we're gonna let that run like crazy. Next stream, it's either tomorrow, and if it's not tomorrow, it's going to be quite a few days. It definitely won't be over the weekend, because Lily makes it back from America. Let's go. And my fam are down in the city, which is huge. So we've got stuff doing with them. So yeah, it'll be at least a few days. I'm hoping to also finish the shorts that I keep yapping about, that I still haven't posted. I still haven't finished. That, like, summarize, keep you up to date with the streams. So if you're watching the VODs or the stream, feel free to follow me on TikTok if you want. And whenever I post those, I'll share them in Discord. So please don't stab me in the leg. And yeah, if they do well on TikTok, I'll probably post them on YouTube as well, on the McHugh 2 channel. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Go have a fantastic day. Feel free to join the Discord also, so you know when I'm going live, whether it's tomorrow to run through the whole one block, or in a few days, post the weekend, post running these functioning farms that won't break, like the terracotta farm. Alright, goodbye. Have an excellent day. Goodbye.